Oh, sip. What's up, Iron Blocks? What's up, JJ? What's up, Jaden? How's it going, dudes? What is up, my boys? How you guys doing, man? How you guys doing? What's up, Rye Guy? How's it going, dude? Hey, Major Blueberry. Hey, hey, ho. What's up, Reese? How's it going, dude? You chilling? Yeah, I'm chilling too, man. I'm trying to do some work. I'm just at my hotel in the hotel in PA and just working on work, man. Do I have a PS4? No, I do not, Jaden. How am I? I'm all right, dude. I'm just working right now, just trying to check emails. I figured I would jump on because it's been several days since I've done like anything stream related. PS4, psh, exactly. That's what I would say. Psh, psh. What's a PS4? Yeah. So it's been a few days since I've done any stream, guys. I know it's been tough, man. I just been trying to. I was off like PS4 peasants. I know I took off. Was it Sunday and Monday? But Monday was such a nice day outside. I just couldn't like miss the opportunity for working outside during the day. And by the time I got done with everything on Monday, I was just like, I just needed to. I just needed some time off. You know what I'm saying? Like I had time off from work, but I don't really, and you guys should know this. I don't technically ever unplug from streaming and work at the same time. Usually if I'm not working, I usually try to stream more if I can or do more to prepare for following streams. But what's up, Spurs? How's it going, dude? PUBG, psh, that's fine. Well, I mean, I'm just letting you guys know because I know people. Like I know Cam was like making comments in Discord like, "Oh, well, he's just sitting there playing like Wildlands or something." And it's like, "Well, like can I am I not able to enjoy like some of my own time?" You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like I said I don't take that much time off of streaming, so it was good to just and I, you can't really count Tuesday through Thursday because normally I'm just working anyway. So it's kind of like this is very rare where I have a time off from like both things. So I figured 2 days was a good rest knowing that I didn't stream Tuesday through Thursday anyway, so it was good. And yeah, I spent a lot of time playing in Wildlands, but I just love that game, so I wanted to play it on my new card that I got, but when is the full team? Oh, maximum. When's the? So I don't know, dude. I'm still planning on the I don't know when exactly the tournament's gonna start yet. I mean, it might be sooner than later because of something else I wanted to do. And now you're getting drunk. You're not, dude. Look, we discussed this, dude. There's like 5% alcohol in this thing. I'm not gonna get drunk off of one of these damn things, dude. Come on. We've already had this conversation. What do you mean, ew, Mike? Oh, did anyone see they actually have a new Angry Orchard out? It's called Angry Orchard Rosé, which was inspired by the guy who makes or who came up with the idea of Angry Orchard. He went to like France or some crap like that and came up with it. So I need to try that one time. What's up, John? How's it going? Do a drunk stream? No, never. That would be just terrible. What's up, Go Caps? Oh boy, you have the story of a lifetime. You've seen Infinity War. You're gonna see it again on Saturday. Yeah, I can't do superhero stuff anymore, dude. The fact that they always remake stuff made me lose a lot of interest in any superhero related stuff. Drunk stream of the Sea of Thieves. Yeah, drunk stream would be Sea of Thieves, yes. But it would be like in-game drunk. You're in the mood for some Chinese. Like a Chinese woman or Chinese food. You cried during one scene. Wow. Hey, what's up, Aiden? How's it going, man? Yeah, we might, but the Madden tournament will probably be starting sooner than later. He said he's in the mood for some Chinese. He didn't say what kind of Chinese. I mean, Mike's, he's gaming them women, so, you don't know. Your younger childhood died. What? A girl took your sister's bike? That's fucked up, man. I heard there's some new roster for Xbox in the draft and free agents added. Um, well, you can. So on Madden, you can always download. You can always download like user contributed roster updates, but Madden does not update rosters on Xbox after the season's over. They do one final update after the Super Bowl, and then after that they get no more updates um commentary updates for after the Super Bowl. Um how about the Caps? I don't know, dude. I mean, it's kind of early to tell. I mean, it's good they took a 2-1 lead. I was happy about that. Remember they won 2 games in a row, right? 2 games consecutive, right? Because they lost the first one. They were up by like X goals, and then Pittsburgh came back and won, which I still can't believe they gave up that lead because they could be 3-0 right now. So, I mean, they're looking pretty good. They're playing tough. I mean, hopefully they pull it off. Way to tell us you went to PA. What? What do you mean? You know I'm in PA, dude. It's pretty much the norm nowadays. There are street kids. One of the kids liked this girl, and his friend said, "Come over here." And he said, "Do you like him?" She said, "He is like a brother to me," and I laughed her ass off. Oh. Can you show us who has each team in the tournament? I will. JJ, you're too young to even look at the girl. What the heck? The Cavs, dude. Dude, the Cavs have been like, isn't it amazing? Like LeBron still played a lot of minutes in the last game with Toronto, but I feel like their matchup against Indiana was like so brutal. Like Indiana just matches up with Cleveland so well apparently with that roster they have. They play so much faster, I think, than like every other team. Um, but yeah, that game last night, dude, that was crazy. I was watching that towards the end because my friend was, a guy from work was online and we were chit chatting about it, and so I turned it on and I saw like, oh, Cavs never led in this game, and then they had it tied 105-105. LeBron almost won that at the end of regulation though with that kind of fadeaway jumper with like 6/10 of a second left in the game. That would have been insane if he swished that. That would have been such a dagger. That would have been even far worse dagger than just the OT win, I think, for the Cavs against Toronto. Like that would have just Toronto would have been checked out after that. If he would have nailed that, it would have been done. The series was over. Can you trade from Raiders to Redskins? Probably not. Every time you go outside, you smell a cookout. Yeah. But yeah, the Cavs win in overtime was crazy, dude. Like, I feel like the Cavs can probably sweep Toronto. Like, I'm not trying to be like a cocky Cavs fan, but I feel like they just match up better against Toronto and just like literally every other team in the East except for Indiana, I guess. Like, I feel like they can. I feel like now the path is clear for them. Like, they'll probably have to go through Boston, but I feel like the path is probably clear for them. Am I happy with the Browns and their picks? I mean, we'll just have to see, man. Like, I don't want to get too Donovan. I don't want to get too overexcited about the picks they made. But I mean, the overall org seems like happy about the picks they made. There doesn't seem to be any discontent at the time about it. I mean, as long as they think they did the right thing. I mean. Now the Giants need some offensive linemen, so Barkley can. Well, they got one offensive lineman, right? Ibrahim, the Cavs, dude. The Cavs for real, dude. What do you mean Raptors, JJ? You know what, JJ? You just like. Are you a Cav? Do you just not like the Cavs for some reason? Hey, who saw the JJ? Are you a Texas Rangers fan? If you are, have you seen some of these games the Indians have been having against Texas lately? These games have been like scoring like ridiculous games, man. Cavs are too good. Really, dude? Well, why would you say he says Cavs are Raptors? And you say Raptors. I mean, what's up, Moses? How's it going, dude? Do I think the Cavs will win the finals? I mean, they certainly have a chance. I mean, if they get that far, they have to get that far first. Wow. You have to work with the janitors after school as a punishment. What the, dude? What the hell do you do, K Dog? LeBron too strong. I mean, the crazy. But see, when you think about it, like, okay, so think about the games they had against Indiana. Indiana, like, literally, no one else from Cleveland could score. It was literally all on LeBron every single game. The game yesterday, though, I think like LeBron, they could have won that game in regulation had LeBron not tried to do too much. I felt like he forced so many shots and he was trying too hard at the end of the game instead of just like giving it one more pass to someone who maybe could have tried to make a shot. I mean, he had like shots that didn't even like hit the rim and had 24-second, 20 the shot clock violations and crazy stuff like that. I mean, he was just like pushing it, and it's just like just pass it to someone else. Let someone else score, do something. Um, so it was really what the hell? Like literally, all of a sudden, my bars went down to like one. I have no idea why. I keep saying my connection's bad, but literally, like the connection keeps dying, but it says like it's the connection is unstable or low, but literally, I'm not even moving. What the? Let me see. Does it matter? Like I've been alive. What the hell? Literally, I moved it here and I get 2 bars, 3 bars. What the? What's going on with the phone? What the hell? That was so weird. That was so weird. Like the bars went from like 1 bar and I just moved it like a couple, maybe a foot to the right, and then all of a sudden I got 3 bars again. Like I don't know what the hell just happened. You had isolation after punching a kid in the face. What the hell is that? You mean like in school suspension or something? Sixers need to bounce back tonight. What happened to the Sixers? Did they lose a game or something? You were being disruptive. K Dog, why were you being disruptive, dude? Jazz or Rockets? I don't know. I kind of feel like the Rockets need to go because I am using my data. I switched it over to data, and like literally, it just keeps going back to saying bad connection no matter what. Changing randomly. This must just be hotel. The Sixers lost game one? Oh, did they? I didn't realize that. Oh, that's right. They're playing Boston though, right? So I don't know, man. Warriors or Pelicans? I prefer the Pelicans. Do you think Vegas has a chance at winning the Stanley Cup? I hope not right now. I don't want them to win it right now. That would be that would be the NHL is rigged. My opinion. All right. The teacher asked you a question. You said you plead the fifth. You stop lying, dude. Don't lie. Go Caps. The Capitals will win. I don't know. What's up, Luke? How's it going, dude? You're on the toilet, really, dude? Why you gonna watch me on the toilet, man? This just sounds gross. Like, how dare you take a dump while you're watching me, man? Well, but the weird thing is though, is that it keeps constantly going back and forth where it keeps saying very bad connection, but you're not seeing it. But I keep seeing this red thing just constantly keep popping up on the YouTube. Well, actually, not on the YouTube interface, but on my phone, like in the little status bar at the top. Like it keeps like changing to red, showing bad connection, and it just keeps like resetting. And you're looking for the Jets to go. He is masturbating. Oh my god! Please, Cam. What the fuck are you talking about? You agree with me? Oh wait, would you agree with me on Major? Oh, about like the. I'm not sure. Baker has the image of a dong hanging in his mind. What the hell are you talking about? I'm serious, Baker. I do stuff like that all the time, so I'm always grounded. Stop being, stop being an idiot. What is that? Dude, it's not me, man. It's not my phone that's causing the problem. The phone is not a potato. It's the network that's a potato. Verizon apparently doesn't like it here in the hotel. Winnipeg deserves to win, dude. You know who deserves to win? Columbus. Columbus deserves to win, dude. Columbus needs to make it out of the first round, man. That's all I'm saying, dude. Like Columbus, they need it. Like I feel like Columbus needs it, man. Like they need to be. I think people noticed Columbus. People notice Columbus, but the problem is that they just have this thing about not being able to get out of the first round. Now, again, it's not like they've had that many opportunities in the playoffs. I think that's literally like their fourth time in the playoffs out of 18 years of being of existence. Four times in the playoffs, and the first time where they had back to back appearances in the playoffs. So I feel like they need it. They need something big to happen for them. Did you want Baker and Baker? What? Guess who you are? He's Go Caps is my guess. What's up, Crazy Nick? How's it going, dude? You love me. I don't know if I love you. Cam, I mentioned you earlier. I said you were calling out, you were calling me out on Discord about public. And I'm saying like I very rarely take off of work. I don't need like a couple of just a plug. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you just need to I spend most of the day like pruning and leaf blowing and sucking them up with the lawnmower and fun. Actually, I enjoy it's so relaxed. Just a lot of buffs, the connection going between like your potato internet is giving you cancer. What is man? I can't. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, it's got 3 bars. Yeah, it just keeps going between 3 bars and 2 bars. You got to go punch your Aaron Rodgers pitcher. What? Okay, that's a little weird, but okay. Yeah, I don't know. It just started acting up like literally after I streamed. Like I was not doing this until I started streaming. Oh my god. I'm gonna go back to wired. I'm gonna go back to Wi-Fi and see if that helps. Maybe. Jesus, he knows we're onto him. What are you talking about? Okay, maybe this fixed it. He's watching porn. No, I'm not watching porn, you retard. No, I think I know what happened. The hotel Wi-Fi like disconnected on me. I love hotel Wi-Fi. Let me tell you about hotel Wi-Fi. It's a pain in the butt because they decided it gives you basically 24 hours before it decides to prompt you again for the login info. So it literally that's why it cut out was it was trying to prompt me for the login info. Hey, Dad, I'm not a dummy. I'm Asian, not a dummy. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Justin, you know what, dude? You're never here, man. I should ban you just because you are such a traitor. You need to explain to me, Justin, why aren't you in the streams anymore, dude? What is wrong with you? Why aren't you here to support me and your friends in stream, man. You are. Is it because you're too bad playing you're too busy playing your IO games or whatever you were saying the last one of the last times? It's alive. Now it's gonna stop buffering because now I'm actually connected to Wi-Fi. It was the Wi-Fi. The hotel had terminated the Wi-Fi connection because it had been 24 hours. So that's why it was doing what it was doing before. What's up, emergency alert system guy? I really need to keep checking emails, man. I need to get caught up on this stuff. I'm still not caught up. I was gone for like 2 days. I had so many emails, and I'm still just trying to like. So. School projects, tests, and stuff. What's and stuff? Is and stuff watching porn? Well, Cam, I mean, you don't need to apologize, but I'm just saying, like, sometimes you just have to understand, like, sometimes, like, I gotta do stuff for me just because, like, everything is always about, like, it's either about work, which is a company or an organization or other people, and then there's you guys, which is, it's about you guys. I mean, to an extent, it's about me to a little bit because I have more control over that than I do of like stuff at work. But it's like it's not ever really about me and what I want to do all the time. So it's just nice to have like those days off where I can just kind of do whatever. What's up, Preston? How's it going, dude? Baker, you blink a lot. I'm sorry. Is this better? It's Morse code, man. I'm telling you. Luke, are you still on the toilet? What's up, King James? How's it going, dude? Beat that meat. What the? Too bad I don't have that piece of chicken I ate earlier. I'd literally just start beating it. What's up, Millsy? How's it going, dude? 92% you, 9% us. Wow, dude. Wow. Wow. Did you hear about Roman Reigns? What about Roman Reigns, DC? My allergies are literally killing you. Oh, dude, tell me about it. I completely, I can relate. Oh, I had the other day when I was outside, like, you forgot Seahawks lost Graham and Sherman? Yeah. See, boy, see. They said he won't be champion, but probably Strowman. What the F, dude? Well, what are they doing with him then? Wow, so is he really going to end up moving on to face whoever he's supposed to face at No Mercy or whatever? That's insane. What do you mean, dude? The stream is all about. The stream is usually about you guys, man. Like it's you say you say what you say, but when you think about it, like the stream is based on what people want to see, man. It's not always based on what everyone wants to see because then we're not pleasing more than just I'm trying to please more than just like a fraction of the overall audience. So like when I want to do certain things that not everyone likes, then that's kind of expected. So everyone's not going to be happy 100% of the time. It's just life, right? That's all there is to it. It's just life. Just get used to it. Med was pissing you off earlier. That's why you play NBA 2K more. Okay. Shinsuke versus AJ has no DQ. I mean, I'm kind of like bored by the storyline already because it's like Shinsuke Nakamura, protect your nuts. So what did everyone think of, wasn't there something big that happened recently? I'm not sure what the hell happened. I was going to ask you guys how you felt about something, but now I just don't really remember. How does everyone feel about the Cavs advancing past the Pacers, man? Wasn't that insane? Insanity. Just insanity. You don't care about basketball? Okay. I'm sure that disappointed a lot of people, but what happened to that guy that was in here saying the Pacers were going to sweep the Cavs? Dude, I'm telling you, Preston, it's matchup, man. It's matchups because I was saying earlier, like, watch Cleveland could probably sweep Toronto because you notice that like the way Cleveland plays against Toronto is different than how they play against Indiana. Like Indiana, LeBron had to do everything. Against Toronto, everyone's doing something. Everyone's able to contribute. Like last night, everyone did their bit. LeBron tried to do too much, which just caused them to have to go to overtime. I believe he was trying to do too much instead of dishing the ball out. So how about the Caps? I mean, hopefully they can finish that series out, man. I know there was people. Oh, there was it was a big deal. They were talking about that Wilson guy. See, he was the same guy who he put a dirty hit on one of the guys in Columbus. But I think someone like put a dirty hit on him too. Columbus put a dirty hit on him too, one time in that series. But they were making Pittsburgh people. There was a big thing out here today about like Pittsburgh people being pissed off about Wilson smiling after doing what he did to Pittsburgh, but it's just like, dude, Pittsburgh, but they've been known to do that even in football. So I mean, it's kind of like, really, they're going to be crybabies about the way they play in hockey, which is probably maybe more aggressive than football in a sense. Like, just get out of here, man. Like, that's a bunch of terrible crap. I'm sorry, dude. Like, if that was the case, then they should have when James Harrison took that hit on Colt McCoy, he should have been removed from the league. If they're gonna cry about that shit from last night, then you need to cry equally against all infractions, regardless of whether or not against your team. Preston, what are you talking about? It's 2-0. No, it's not. It's 2-1. That's fine, but as long as people can say like there was, because I don't even think James Harrison did he. I don't even know if he got suspended for that hit against Colt McCoy. To be honest, again, like you can people can say what they want about it, but you have to be equally as aggressive about how your team plays, in addition to the way other teams play. Well, yeah, but I mean, but still, he still came back though. But I'm just saying, like at the time, I didn't hear. Again, like at the time, you didn't hear people from Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh were saying the same thing that like we were like, oh well, it was football. What do you expect? Well, then I'll turn around and say it was hockey. What do you expect? Don't bitch about it. If you're gonna say some shit like that, in one sport, then you have to that's something that has to carry across equally across all sports, man. You can't just have it your way when it's appropriate for you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's, I mean, of course, every fan base is like that. I'm just saying, like in a perfect world. Hello, what's up, dude? Your Detroit wants to retain Van Gundy, but want him to step down as VP of basketball operations. Wait, what? I thought. Wait, you're talking about the coach? What are you talking about? You feel like YouTube is different? What? Bigger, I will make sacrifice since no one liked Redskins. I will take them back, and someone will get Seahawks. They are more popular. What the? Dude, I'm not gonna keep moving you guys around, man. That's we're not. He wasn't talking about Tampa. I don't think we were talking about the Caps and Penguin series. Yeah, but you got to keep in mind, Cam. What yesterday's game they only won by 5. and they're in Golden State. I mean, you would expect that at home you're going to win your home games, right? So even after they felt like they did themselves some service by bringing Steph Curry into the game, like in towards the end of the first quarter, like the fans were crazy. But then like as soon as New Orleans started hitting some threes, and the fans shut the hell up. So I mean, Steph Curry did like absolutely sure. Did he help? I'm sure, but did he really like help them blow out the Pelicans by like 20 points? No. So I mean, to my opinion, like it did nothing to help them. It may have done enough for them to help them win, but it wasn't like it was like a commanding win over the Pelicans, who remember they were like they were like the lowest seed in the playoffs, right? One of the lowest seeds. Uh, if the Steelers wanted Harrison, they would have treated him better. I'm not getting into whether or not I don't care whether or not they wanted him. I'm just saying that like when when the city that has a team in the NFL that is known best for playing dirty doesn't call out their own teammates for playing dirty, but then they want to call out another team for playing dirty. Sorry, you can't see me. I'm throwing my hands up. Like I'm sorry, I can't like help you justify that. That means that you're a bunch of hypocrites and you're a bunch of big crybabies. I mean that's that's really the way I look at it, because it's like, I have no sympathy for you because you don't call it even right down the middle. You know what I'm saying? Like if your team does something bad, then you need to take ownership and responsibility for that instead of just saying, well, no, it was justified because it was my team. But then when some other team does it to your team, you can't say, well, it was the other team, so it's not fair. It's cry me a river. That's all I'm saying. You're going to Raw on the 28th? So it looked like they said, I saw an alert that they said Kevin Love's foul last night against DeRozan for the elbowing was upgraded to a flagrant one. So he can't get another flagrant one in the series, right? Because then he'll be suspended like a couple games or however the hell that works. You sound like Baby Marcus. How do you know Baby Marcus, Fresh King? I bet you're Baby Marcus. I'm almost betting you are. Yes, you say AK me. Yes, for some reason I remember that name. He slept because they were benching him and knew they weren't going to talk about him or care about him at all. I mean, but at the same time, like you can't just give up on your team, though, right? No matter what position you play. I mean, whether you're in as a rookie or you're in like 30 years later, I mean, at some point you know that your time with your team is going to come to an end, and it's up to you to be responsible and old and mature enough to say, you know what, I'm going to help try to progress other people on the team. Like, my time's over. James Harrison apparently isn't that type of guy. So, I mean, that's kind of him. All right. So does anyone have like anything new going on with them? Like anything exciting? These Credit Karma commercials are pretty freaking, oh, who's seen the Trojan commercial? They have this commercial on freaking Comedy Central. It's a bearskin commercial. Like basically the condom's supposed to feel thinner, and like the guy and the girl are going back and forth, and she tells the clerk, she's like, we need 3 boxes, and that was like her excited face. We need 3 boxes, and they've got like 40 condoms in a box. I'm like thinking, holy shit, dude! Like, oh man. That commercial they just started showing that today, man. That just cracks me up every time I see it, especially like their facial expressions. Like, we need 3 boxes. And the guy's like, I'll go get the car started. And that's why they say you can't wait to get it on. That is just too damn funny. That is just too damn funny. Baker, are you in a cheap hotel with a hooker? No. It is definitely not a cheap hotel, and there's no hookers here. Speaking of Trojan, my dad bought some Trojan condoms at Walmart while you were with it. What? What? Are you serious? What? Wow. You need to tell him, say, you know what? If mom's done having kids, get her tubes tied, or dad, snip, 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 get a vasectomy, dad. You don't even need to worry about that shit anymore. And I mean, if he's 58, he's not gonna be having any more kids. So, snip, snip. Are you serious? Yeah, I'm serious. Get a vasectomy, and then no more. Then you're done. Baker, you want a hooker? I will hook you up. I know. I mean, so what, dude? Like, look, dude. At some point in life, you'll understand that, like, sex isn't all there is to a marriage, but sex is something that, like, it doesn't as long as it doesn't define your marriage, then you're fine. But that, and again, like, this is so, like, off the wall, but because Justin's bringing it up, um, that's something that, like, that's like a bonding moment between you and your significant other, like someone you basically have to spend the rest of your life with. So if you don't, like, do that kind of stuff, I mean, God, life will be effing boring. Life would be boring. So who is this guy anyways, dude? I feel like he's been here before, but he's stupid. What did I walk into? What's up, Dad? Justin was talking about his 58-year-old dad buying condoms while he was there with him. And I was just explaining, like just because you're 58 doesn't mean you stop having, intercourse. You don't stop having sexual relations with your freaking wife. I mean, you got to find ways to keep life interesting, man. Like, if you never had sex with your wife, like, just because you got older, life would be so boring. It really would. I mean, what else is there to life? I mean, let's go outside and go for a walk. I mean, that's not exciting, right? Yeah, see, I'm gonna be about as old as Justin's dad by the time I have kids, man. Like, that's gonna be insane, dude. I hope I'm not gonna be that old, but I probably will be. But Baker, aren't you still yeah, uh-huh. Sure. Boom, 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 boom at night in that bed. Okay. Hey man, if you're still doing that at 58 though, more power to you, man. Like, some guys, you start losing that crap. You start falling apart at, like, maybe my age or before my age. Maybe at 40, I would say you start kind of things start breaking down. They start. I'm not saying that you're broken at 40. I'm just saying, like, things start breaking down, man. Like, you're getting older. I mean, it's just part of life, unfortunately, but it happens. Cinco de Mayo. What's up, Aman? Really? Why would I read your last comment? All it says was poo poo. Sex Talk with Baker, sponsored by Angry Orchard. Well, plus, Dan, I was showing them. There's also when Justin brought that up, there's this Trojan commercial they keep showing on Comedy Central, which is just like it's hilarious every time I watch it. Your last comment after that, Aman says, read my last comment. Like, what do you mean? Or you said before poo poo? Dude, I can't find your last comment if you said something before that. What the hell, dude? I don't even know where your other comment is before that, dude. There's nothing there's nothing in between those two, man. Cinco de Mayo, a day where people pretend to be Mexican. Not me, dude. I don't do anything special for Cinco de Mayo. You guys are becoming a real distraction. I was supposed to be, like, checking. I felt like I was just going to sit here and check emails while I kind of talk to you guys, but it's kind of hard to do both. So I'm kind of like... Someone deleted. What if the F word? You said the F word in it. Oh, I didn't see it. But Baker, I'm a clean person. I don't want to have, get all over the bed sheet. Well, That's where you stick it to the. That's where you stick it to your wife or girlfriend's back, aka the Superman. Anyways, let's see. JJ says I'm young. In my young mind, I thought my mom and dad were pillow fighting. I think my mom was losing because all the time because she kept moaning. Oh, honey, please stop beating me with these pillows. First came Virgin Planes, then Virgin Phones. Oh, that's right, the big news. So who was excited or got some type of pleasure out of seeing T-Mobile merge with Sprint? Who has either of those phone carriers and like thinks it's gonna actually like do anything? Like, does anyone think they can actually challenge Verizon now? I don't know if they really can because I think their combined network coverage is probably still not as good as Verizon. But that was the big news was T-Mobile merged with Sprint or T-Mobile bought Sprint, right? So you got Cricket. Oh snap. T-Sprint. Sprint. How about Sprint Mobile? T-Sprint Mobile. So I wonder if they're gonna. So now I can't remember. T-Mobile doesn't really have like a spokesperson, so to speak, but Sprint has the former Verizon guy. Can you hear me now? That dude. So I wonder if he's gonna carry over because he's a Sprint guy. He wasn't a T-Mobile guy. So it makes you wonder if he's gonna carry over now. You got AT&T. Really, I heard AT&T's coverage is bad for mobile phones. Luther. What's up, Luther? You got Verizon? Okay. What happens if you have T-Mobile or Sprint? I mean, it just means that you're all on the same network. I mean, really what it means, but the question is like, are they gonna like, how are they gonna combine their networks? That's kind of where it gets kind of interesting. How are you gonna go through that whole like combination process? I'm assuming they would keep like if you had specific contracts and stuff like that, they would honor that for the duration of the current contract, but it would probably have to change the next time you go to like get a new phone or whatever. You did something earlier today. What does that mean, Cam? Like, I don't know if I want to know. You're the only one lagging, gay guy. I said gay guy. Emergency alert system guy. I just see guy, so I've like, I don't know. How about LeBron? When is the next Fortnite stream, dude? I don't know, man. I don't know. Mommy's network is the best daddy. What? Your friend said he was going to change from T-Mobile to Sprint. Well, now he doesn't have to worry about it, right? It'll just be interesting to see which deals from both companies they decide to keep. Your gay child? Wow, okay. The network has condoms in them. Oh my gosh. Wow, dude. The network is good for laying on the bed. What? What are you talking about, Justin? What are you talking about? That's just weird, dude. You're kind of freaking me out, man. Network mom plus network dad equals network baby. Oh, Cam, how old are you again? You got free condoms today. What the hell are you gonna do with those? What are you gonna do with those, Cam? Put them on your ears and walk around with condoms hanging off your ears like, hi, mom, hi, dad. What's mommy doing? Mommy's at home, man. Mommy is at home. I haven't talked to her today. I talked to her last night. I haven't talked to her today at all. She's at home, though. The condom challenge. Oh, God. No, no, no. Don't you dare, Millsy. Nope. No. Can balloon condoms or use it? Yeah. Cam gonna fill condoms with water and use them as water balloons? It could be. Dude, I'm on. Should we fight him? So my best friend's girlfriend's ex made her uncomfortable, and now he trying to talk to a girl I've been talking to. Should we fight him, dude? I don't know. Like, maybe just talk to him. Say, yo, bruh. You love filling condoms with helium. What? Ugh. Oh, damn. What are you talking about? I'm not. I'm not even gonna ask what you do with after that. Because you know what people do with helium balloons usually, right? They take the helium balloons and they suck in that they inhale the helium. Oh god, is that what you're doing with condoms? Baker don't know what a condom is. Okay, if you say so, Amon. If you say so, you're right. I don't know what a condom is. I mean, not at all. I would have no idea what that is, what such a thing is. Why are you guys implying? Okay, why are you guys literally sitting here implying that I'm a virgin? Okay, you know what, guys? If you think I would have been married for 9 years, well, not 9 years. If I've been married for, gosh, it'll be 5 years this year. Holy shit, it'll be 5 years this year. If I've been married for 5 years, um, and not had sex at least one time, that'd be fucking weird. Like, really, like that would just. If you get married, like, look, if you got married and you didn't have sex before you got married, I'd say that that's a bad mistake. This is getting a little weird. Well, I mean, people are out here they're trying to call me out, Millsy, dude. I gotta represent, homie. I gotta protect. I got a reputation to protect. No, but seriously, like, just generally speaking, you need the good stuff. Well, I mean, you need to sample. You know, you need to know what you're getting yourself into. Like, if you get into a fight, is it worth it at the end? You had to think about how many years. Well, dude, like you start losing count, man. Like, I'm trying to think like what year we got married. So that was kind of like, I mean, it's been 5 years. So I mean, I'm not that. I mean, I'm not young, but I'm not that old either. So I mean, it's kind of like 5 years is still a long time. Well, keep in mind that statistically speaking, I don't think a lot of couples make it past 2 years. So, and that's pretty sad. Go check those stats, man. Go check those stats, man. Like, a lot of couples don't make it past 2 years of marriage. That's pretty sad. That's how you know you didn't marry the right person. In a fight, give the other person a calm condom to calm that guy down. Baker finna smash the first night. You're finna smash the first night? No, dude, what do you mean? Like, after you get married? Nah, dude. Like, that's not how. You can't play it like that, dude. You can't play it like that. There's flavored condoms in your school? What? They actually taste like what the. How would you know? Dude. You've been talking to this girl for a while, and you talked to her today, and you walked with her and helped her open her car door today at college. Did she like call the cops on you, Cam? No, I'm just playing. You might ask her out. Well, that's good, dude. Did I ever show you the story of the verbal fight at your dad's school? I don't think so. And why would you know that there's flavored condoms, dude? Like, and that they taste how they should. I mean, that sounds kind of weird. Justin, you are so weird. You're so weird. Call the cops. You like that? Baker's in a virgin. He had two accidents. Accidents, and one is me. Right? Yeah, the night dude. Watch me when I'm older. I'm gonna send a after sex pic to you. What the fuck? No, that's okay, dude. I don't need that. I don't need evidence, man. Well, the one kid said, "I'm gonna beat your ass," and the other one said, "The only thing you're gonna beat is." What? Why would anyone say that? Like, what? Austin, are you okay? Do you need a hug, Austin? I feel like you need a hug, man. I feel like actually you need an education because you don't know how to uh put two words together. Like literally all you had to do was put two words together with in proper English and you couldn't even do that. I feel very sorry for you, Austin. You need help. You need English help. And you need a hug from mommy and daddy because they don't apparently love you enough. What I learned, V's are pretty much P's and but they are whole. What? What? Okay, man. Austin, look, dude, don't try to come in here and insult me, dude. Like this is just we're just kind of chit chatting and trying to have a good time, man. That's all. That's all there is to it, bro. Videos are puppies. What the? Wow, Dan the man, Dan's got it. That's F this shit up. Yeah, that's a little weird. Dan, videos are puppies. Okay. Luke, did that guy get banned or something? Or did you just like remove his comment or something? Or time him out or something? I don't know. Read your last comment. You got adopted by Calden, then you got put up for adoption again. Now I'm still waiting for a new daddy. Wow, Calden put you up for adoption. Honestly, guys, I see Calden tweet occasionally on Twitter, but I don't. I have not like ever since he left Discord after that huge like political related spat that he decided to kind of throw on me. Like I've never talked to him. Please adopt you. Okay. A Baker bot flew around your room. Wow. You timed him out. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Austin, like I said, dude, like we're just chillaxing, man. You don't need to come in here and be rude. Just come say hi to everyone, man. It's everyone's got issues. Let's all just have fun, try to get through life. Why are we getting the naked drink, Justin? What? Preds or Jets, you got to win the series. It would be interesting to see the Jets go. I feel like the Preds had the chance last year, man. Trump J. Donald. The hell? What about Donald Trump? You're trying to get adopted by Donald Trump? You think the Jets will win? Yeah, it could be. This is a sex RP chat room? No, it is not. This is not no sex roleplay chat room, dude. That's not, no. Trash. Trash, man. Cam is saving those condoms for that girl. I'm sure he is. That or maybe he can give them to his mom and dad. I don't know. Like, hey, mom, dad, look what I got for you. I brought you home some condoms. Say, you guys need to use protection, mom and dad. Okay, everybody back to family-friendly chat. Okay. So, Marcus, I'm thinking... Oh, yeah, did you hear that update, Marcus, that... well, Preston gave it to me. He gave me the update in Discord that FIFA is going to release an update at the end of May with all of the 32 teams that are supposed to be in the World Cup. So now I don't need to worry about trying to create substitute teams for the World Cup simulations. But what it does do is it puts me in a bit of a predicament because I wanted to start simulations long before the World Cup came to fruition, but I mean, it's, I don't know. But yeah, we're going to be doing some World Cup simulations, guys, but it'll have to be after the end of May 29th, unfortunately, because right now, there's 12 teams that are in the World Cup that aren't in FIFA, which makes absolutely no sense. They're not in the FIFA right now, but after the 29th, they'll actually be in FIFA. So I've already got the schedule and everything put together for it, and I've got a nice little bracket for everyone that makes it that far. I've got FIFA 18 already installed and everything. I just need the update, and then we'll be good to go with World Cup simulation. So it should be. I think it should hopefully bring in some. Well, hopefully Marcus and Justin, if you guys like the World Cup or anyone else who likes World Cup, I mean, you guys should definitely make sure that you show up to the streams to show your support for me doing that. But I hope that it brings in like maybe a different crowd of people. Like maybe we get some more like Europeans involved in chat, so it's not just USA and Canada. I can't put my phone on my. Oh, you know what? Shit, I can't switch the landscape either. Can I? Or can I? It says rotate device, but no, I don't know. It forces me to stay on this thing. You mean soccer, right? Yes, yes, the soccer World Cup. Yes. Is there another World Cup that you know of? Cam, I don't want to check your last message. Pat, Cam breaks condom on first try, then comes the dude. Cam, we do not need baby Cam Newtons running around just yet, dude. Okay, I think you're a little young for that. But I will say, guys, this is the one. I don't try to like just throw shit at you guys to like, but maybe more or less to think. No, Cam 20 is too young to be having kids, though. That's the thing, guys. Look, the way I put it is, you should not be having sex unless you're prepared for the consequences of what happens if something doesn't go at planned accordingly. So even though you use protection, if you're not able or not in a position to father a child or mother a child, you shouldn't be doing it. Simple as that. Is Slovakia in it? I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, unless they're like something different in soccer. I'm not sure exactly what. I don't. Is there a Slovakia like international team? I don't. I don't. For some reason, I don't feel like there is. No, I'm pretty sure there's not. Wow. What's up, Toy? Can't. What is that, dude? Like, what are you doing? Oh, they have this on South Park right now. They have the they have Paris Hilton. You've been waiting a baby. You love baby. Yeah, but not at 20, dude. Not at 20, dude. Like you got to understand, man. Like that's once you have a kid, like a kid will ruin a kid is enough to ruin your life. And I'm not saying that like don't if you like kids, that's fine. I love kids too. I wanted to have kids when I was like in my mid 20s, but unfortunately life happens and then you like there was someone I was hooked up with back then and things didn't work out. So then like I had to move on and find someone else who also happened to be in college. Like I'm a cradle robber. So if you're all about young women like me, then you're going to have to wait for them to mature and get through their stuff. And I would say that as a dad or as a man, especially with girls, like make sure don't the only word of it, the big word of advice I would say for you is to make sure that you let them carry out their dreams and make those come to fruition or let those come to fruition. Don't try to hold down the woman. You need me a big chick that can cook a decent bowl of noodles and take a punch. What the hell? Wow, dude, that's messed up. That is messed up, bro. A decent bowl of noodles. It's not hard to make a bowl of noodles, dude. Like you just break out the Progresso can of Progresso. It is confirmed Baker likes little girls. What? No, no, that's not what I said. I'm saying that like your wife or your girlfriend or whatever, like you need to make sure that you encourage them to carry out their dreams and not like think of them as just like baby producing machines and their core responsibility is staying at home and taking care of kids. Like that's what I did with like my wife Heather. Like I was like, no, I don't want some girl. I don't want some girl that like that or woman that thinks that way. I want some woman who has dreams and aspirations and wants to make something of themselves and have a career and all that kind of stuff before you go into like trying to force them to stay at home and have babies and all that kind of crap. Like that's just I mean, maybe you're that kind of guy and that's fine, but that's just not me. And I wouldn't encourage anyone else to be that way. Way to go, Baker. They will go to school tomorrow talking about your sex education class. This is life class. It's not necessarily sex education. Why do you need big ducks? You talked to your mom and you said, "Oh yeah, I am watching Comedy Central, Luke. I'm watching South Park, dude." They had some more recent episodes on Comedy Central, dude. They were hilarious, Luke. That's why I can't believe you don't like South Park because like they did something funny. They called in the context of like political stuff. They had this family and they were the Whites. That was like their last name in theory was they were the Whites. And so the guy was going on saying, well, no one cares what the Whites what the Whites think anymore, and who gives a shit about the Whites, and the Whites, no one cares about the Whites, no one talks about the Whites anymore. I mean, it was just like though, and they oh wow, Trey and Matt like do the coolest things with their show. I mean, it could be like the most minuscule thing, but it is so like clever and so classic, and they can create like great episodes based on just such little things like that. Such subtle things, it's just it's awesome. You bet they got a Cosby? Yeah, probably. They probably could have a Cosby episode soon. Hi, Austin. Welcome back. Wilson suspended for 3 games. I think that's a little too much. Crosby was it's Cosby. Cosby was sentenced to 670 years in prison. No, he was not. I doubt that. You'll donate your baby gravy for me. JJ, dude, I don't know, man. I can't. I'm not in a position right now to do anything for any team or make any changes to teams or anything like that. So, Butters, do you mind telling us why you're dressed up like a bear? My girlfriend is Paris Hilton, and she made me dress up like this, Dad. Butters, Butters is such a bum. I'm telling you, dude, Butters is Cam. If Butters was a real life character, I'm telling you, Cam Newton, Cam from Chad, that Cam, you would be Butters. Like if Butters was a real person, Butters is too damn funny. That was my cousin, man. Okay, yeah, everyone has a cousin or a little brother. Only when they do stupid things does that happen. But I understand. I understand. Look, I've literally got no work done since I've started streaming. It's been an hour. Wow. You made a small poop. Are you disappointed in me? No. Everyone goes poop, son. It's nature. It's human nature. Oh, speaking of poop. Speaking of poop, the one day, so on Saturday, I don't know who was on Xbox, but on Saturday we had Heather had her sister come over with Gabby and Aubrey and their dad, her sister's boyfriend, and we were playing Rock Band, or we were getting set up to play Rock Band, and then like yeah, they were playing Rock Band, so I started playing a little bit like drums just to kind of open things up, and then they kind of took to start playing, and then so they needed someone to distract Aubrey, so then I basically took Aubrey into the kitchen, and we were like just doing stupid things with her toys, like she was jumping over this light up sword that she has, and I was asking her like, well, can you jump forward, can you jump backwards? I was trying to see like what kind of like athletic ability she had for being so young. She's very smart, dude. Like I swear she's only like 2 or something now. And she's like, she can talk. She looks through like these picture books, and I'm like, what's this? What's that? And, she'll see a duck, and she'll be like, duck, and I mean, obviously she's got speech like issues because she's still young, but I mean, it's, It's just she's adorable, and so we spent a lot of time like just trying to. I was just trying to keep her preoccupied while everyone was eating and stuff, and so I was holding her, and then we walk in the living room, and then I was holding her mom. I'm like, oh, I think she went. I think she crapped herself or something because she said she did, and then her mom checked, and she's like, no, she didn't. She peed or something like that. So then she went. She was like, okay, we got to change your diaper, and then she's like, I want uncle to do it, basically. And I was like, hell no. You can, mommy can change your diaper. She's like, oh, I can't believe she asked uncle to change your diaper for her because she just kind of had that bond because we were spending so much time together. But it's the same thing is that I hope to have the same type of bond with her that I have with Gabby because Gabby just like she loves her uncle, man. So it's cool to have that bond with. I mean, it sounds weird, but it's cool to have that bond with a kid. And again, like, don't take that for anything more than just face value. It's just cool, like you have a kid that like they know they can talk to you and are comfortable around you, and in theory, you should be able to tell you anything. It's good to have that kind of trust from someone like that, especially because when they get older, like you stop talking to your parents, or maybe you start getting a little bit different around your parents, and you always know like there's someone else you can go talk to about things or whatever. I mean, shit, Gabby's 8. Oh, look, it's the real Butters. You're on my no, but Gabby, like, she's 8 now, and she comes over and she's like, "Pick me up, uncle. Pick me up, uncle." And I'm like, dude, are you gonna be asking me to do this when you're like 30 or something? And she's like, no. And I'm like, okay, well, that's good. At least you know your limitations. I'm like, you're gonna be too big pretty soon. I mean, she's getting pretty tall. She's not big, like she's not weight wise, she's definitely not heavy at all. I mean, she's like a freaking twig, probably like most kids her age. Kane won mayor's election. What? Are you serious? Did he? Holy hell. Your mayor Butters? Yeah. Your sister's a twig? Yeah. But Gabby, like, and it's weird because literally all she doesn't eat much, and that's part of the thing is she doesn't really eat that much. It kind of reminds me of myself. I didn't really eat that much, but then when she does eat, all she wants to eat is like sugar and carbs. That's all she wants to eat is sugar and carbs. But she's like freaking like 60 pounds or something, maybe. I don't know. I bet she is taller than. No, Major. She's not that tall yet. She's not 5 foot. When she's 5 feet, I'll let you know. And then she's officially taller than you. Bruh. Bruh, what, bruh? Baker, what? You're 4'6". That's what I said. When she gets. Okay, so when she reaches 4'7", I'll let you know. Yeah, pretty much. Like she wants like chicken nuggets. She wants like everything's got to be either breaded or she doesn't eat salads or like anything. She literally eats like nothing that's healthy. She wants like the worst possible food that you could possibly feed yourself, but yet she like manages to maintain like a good figure. You're 5'4", 130. Are you serious, dude? I'm 5'9" and like one. Your neighbors must be thinking, can this guy's phone call? You know what? There was this person next door to me this morning, though. Their freaking alarm. I can tell they have an iPhone because they have that dumbass annoying ringtone that I hate iPhones have. Um, their alarm kept going off like every 15 minutes this morning. And I'm like, turn that fucking thing off, man. I was so mad. It kept waking me up because they kept like snoozing it and it was so loud. So it was kind of annoying. I'm 5'9" and I weigh 150. At my best, yeah, it was about 150. 150 is about average for me now. There was a time where I was this same height and I weighed 125. Most of my weight though was like in my gut, basically. Like it's not that big, but it's not like that's basically I know where all my fat is. It's mainly there. My wife says that if I exercise and I start losing weight, the first place that she notices I lose weight from is my butt. Like literally, she says your butt looks smaller than usual. I'm like, well, I need to exercise. If I need to exercise, I need to exercise, man. Right? You don't eat a lot of healthy foods. Cartman. Can you shout out your Instagram, dude? I told you what Instagram is for. Buy me some McNuggets. Buy me some McNuggets. Can you shout out your Instagram, dude? What? Why do you need to shout out Instagram, dude? I told you Instagram's only for like half naked women. That's pretty much all Instagram is for. You're 5'7", 118. Yeah, I was about 5'5". When I was this height, 5'9" and like 125 when I was in high school. So I would like to be 125 again. At least at the very least I would like to be down to like 130 or something. Maybe 135, but like 150 to me is kind of big like for my height. And especially because like literally most of me is skinny. Is just like I said, man, the gut area, it's just weighs me down, man. But it's that's all just because you start getting old, stress, all your fat starts becoming unflattering. Oh, I dropped you guys. Cole, what don't you understand? Yeah, I got absolutely nothing done. Actually, you know what, guys? I think now is a good time to go. Maybe I think now might be a good time to go. I don't know. Maybe I need to check emails, dude. I'm like sitting there staring at this stuff, but I haven't been literally doing nothing because I'm trying to talk to you guys. So, you understand everything. Well, do you understand like not spamming? But hi, anyways. You didn't have to say it like 3 times. When is the next stream? Friday, man. I might stream on my way home tomorrow. But other than that, the next stream will be Friday. So you will not spam. Don't spam. When are we gonna stream me eating cookies? Probably never. Hey Marcus, look, you're gonna get a World Cup stream, so I mean, hi Austin again. Austin, so where do you live, man? Like you don't need to tell me like what specific city or anything, but like what state do you live in, dude? How old are you? And how'd you find my channel? You're a kidnapper. No, I am far from a kidnapper. If you want to go look for a Viking stream, oh, Florida from 2K Simulation, you're 13. Okay. All right, man. All right, that's cool, dude. That's cool. So do you play basketball at all now, dude? Do you play basketball at all or football or anything like that? Like what do you do? What do you do in free time, dude? Why do you guys all keep saying bye? Stop saying bye. Oh, you play football? That's cool. Do you play like for school or you just play like organized like with friends and stuff like that, like after school and stuff? Mr. Biggles, come back. Butters, you were grounded, Mr. Oh gosh. Ooh. Dude, bro, you don't need to show up to the channel, man. Like why if you're gonna come here and just be negative or whatever, Cole, like no one wants you here anyway, so I'll just ban you so that way you can't come back. How about that? Or you can come back, you just won't chat, you just can't chat, no one you play in high school this year and you'll be the best you hope. School you're starting running back and linebacker. Oh, okay. Um Can I ask you something if it's too personal? But why is that too personal? That dude, look, the way you get subs is you need to make content that people actually give a crap about. That's really all it comes down to. The 2018 model action, ooh, that's an interesting concept. That's an interesting concept, but never. Cam, I don't know that that's necessarily going to be something that's. It's not like you just say, "Hey, school, you need to get a college football team," and they need money to do that stuff, man. You're not going to be able to raise enough money for your college to have a college football team by doing fundraisers. That's not going to give them a college football team, dude. They need like thousands of dollars, man, for that stuff. They need that. That's like money they get from the state and all that kind of crap. Like they would need to decide as a college that they're going to take money that they have right now and put it into some type of athletic program where they would then have enough money to have a college football team. You're not going to be able to like do like candy sales and say, okay, I raised you like $1,000, like go give me a college football team. I mean, like I don't think there's not one thing that a single person can do to get a college football team. There's just no way. There's just no way, man. Baker, is it possible to make your house independent from the U.S.? What? I don't think so. Not if you live in a state. Fielding the equipment, that's not true. I don't think so. I mean, you need people that actually work there, right? I mean, you need people that keep track of like players, and you need to pay coaches money. You need to pay their staff money. Like people from an actual college actually get paid, with the exception of the actual players themselves. So it's not just the field and the equipment. You need freaking people to coach teams. They're not going to work for free. You need a stadium, right? I mean, he said field, but I mean it's kind of one and the same. I mean, if you will. But right, yeah, stadium, yeah, training staff, player equipment, training equipment, food stand. Yeah, exactly. That was going to get into that. Like then you have to have like concession stands and people to run them, and it's kind of like it's more to it than just like, well, here's a bunch of people and a football team on a football field, but then they have no coach, they have no staff, they have no playbook, they have no plan. I mean, there's a lot that would go into that. So it's not as simple as you're making it seem. Today's music is fill in the blank. Oh god. Crappy. Most of it is pretty much garbage. Especially rap, dude. Rap has gotten... Hip hop or rap, whatever you want to call it, has gotten so bad nowadays. It's just a bunch of nursery rhyme crap. A bunch of guys that can't talk or make up anything that like means anything. It just doesn't impress me usually. There's some stuff that's not too bad, but rap, hip hop, I mean, it just pretty much went down the toilet. Like anyone with any kind of name just stopped like really becoming like or doing anything, it seems. Have you heard Freak Friday? What? Freaky Friday or Freak? What do you mean Freak Friday? Like, go find a freak and Freak Friday. Whore off. Whore off. All the rappers that start with Little, they trash except for Lil Wayne. Beer? Dude, I need another beer, man. Or what is that? I'm not even sure what the hell that is. Is that like a beer or it's like such a little icon? I can barely can't barely see what that is. That's the thing, man. I feel like I'm going to need to get glasses. By Chris Brown, you meant Freak Friday? Oh, I'm not. I thought, no, I said I should probably go. I didn't say I was leaving, Luke. That's why we were like, bye. I'm like, why is everyone leaving? Like, I didn't say I was like done. I just was kind of making a general statement. I'm going to try to get some stuff done though while I'm streaming though. And Little Dicky, what? What the heck? Yeah, because my wife, she went to the eye doctor and she ended up getting glasses that she needs for when she's on the computer. And they were like, Mr. Baker, when's the last time you've had your eyes checked? And I'm like, yeah, I mean that's the last time it was is I don't even remember. So, and they were like, well, you should probably get them checked. I'm like, yeah, I think I should actually because I feel like I may need glasses for when I'm on the computer, maybe. But it helped that day being off like Sunday and Monday because then I wasn't on the computer as much. So that was kind of nice. Like I wasn't just staring at the computer all day. It was nice to give my eyes a break. What the fluff? What? He wants to know if he can say the N-word in the song. What? Donald Trump signed a deal with the NASCAR president to build a super speedway, which is basically a Daytona-style track somewhere along the northern East Coast. What? Are you serious? Why? Why is he trying to support a dying sport? Because we all know that Trump's business investments have always all been so sound, right? You're all clean. Dan's like, I don't know how the whole song goes. I can't remember the whole verse, but so fresh and so clean. Remember the Outcast? Oh, snap. That happened in 1999. Oh, God. This Paris Hilton episode on freaking South Park, dude, that is like by far, like, that is like one. They're all like pretty damn funny, but this one is just like, wow, just ridiculous. So yeah, a lot of stuff going on with Donald Trump now too, man. Like, but did you see that? What's it? Stormy Daniels' like lawyer? They filed a lawsuit against Trump for accusing her of being a liar. So that's kind of interesting, man. Like, the more that guy talks, the more he just gives himself into trouble. You should win an award for the most clean hair. That could happen, Dan. That could happen. What time is it? Tool time with Tim the Tool Man Taylor. Just kidding, it's 8:30. Most of you probably don't even remember that. If anyone remembers that show, Home Improvement, with Tim Allen. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Oh God, please. Timmy Tim's? What? Alright, I think I'm gonna go, guys. It's been about an hour and a half, and that way I can at least try to get some, like, through some more of these emails. I've been trying to get through some, but I don't want to, like, stop paying attention to you guys while I have you here, so... But things seem to have died down quite a bit, so I think it's a good time to call it. Like I said, I think I'll stream on the way home, like, for about the last, like, half hour, 45 minutes, maybe an hour or something like that. So if you guys are around then you know, so that'll probably be around like 4 o'clock, maybe 5. It depends on what time I leave here tomorrow. I'm gonna try to leave at 3 though. I really want to leave here at 3 tomorrow. I don't think I have. I don't have any meetings tomorrow. Wow, tomorrow my schedule is like pretty freaking clean. That's a warm welcome considering how busy I've been like these past like few days. It's just been ridiculous. So my last meeting at work is at 2 o'clock, and so after that, like, I'm gonna leave at 3. Good to go. You gotta go to the school thing. What school thing? What is it, like a play or something, or like? You got 50%. What? 57% on reading, and 71% on math. What? 57%. Okay, how do you get 51? JJ, I'm very disappointed in you, son. You need to make a more concerted effort the next time around. You cannot. 57% is not acceptable. It is not acceptable at all. That will not be tolerated in this household, son. I can't believe you, man. Your friend is a C in PE. Disappointing that is passing. Yeah, that is. Yeah, what kind of standard is that? Like 57%. That's like well beyond an F, man. I don't care if that's passing, dude. You need 70% or higher. Like 70% is a C average. Like I would think anywhere else in the country. So 57% in reading. I mean maybe that says something about people from Texas. Like, I'm not like, it's got to be fact or something equivalent to that, because if 57% is acceptable there, then that means that reading's hard. It's not that hard, dude. It's not that hard, but it's up to the state to decide whether or not, what's considered, passing for your school. So, I mean, that's pretty sad. That's pretty sad if you ask me. They hold you to like no higher standard. Yeah, it's not to that point. I mean, Gabby had a hard time reading when she first started out, but now she's like this now. Like before, it seemed like she was gonna be like one of those kids where she just like had reading issues, and now she's like, bam, bam, bam. Like she gets through all that stuff. So like she knows what she's doing now. Like she was stuck for a little bit there. She had a tough time. You get a 93 in reading every time. Holy crap. One girl got 98 on reading and 100% on math. Holy hell, dude. Holy hell. That's crazy. I always hated those kids, though. I'm like, damn it, I want the curve. Grade me on a curve, man, you know? Yeah, but look, dude, like you don't want to just do. the mistake I made. Look, I'll admit it here. Look, I'll tell you. Look, just because you know what passing is doesn't mean that you want to aim for passing. You want to aim for the best because when you get all those good grades and all that kind of crap, remember you got to keep in mind like long term when you're in high school and stuff. Long term, when you get all those good grades and stuff, that's the stuff that qualifies you like almost easily for getting scholarships and shit like that in the college. So if you're looking to like go beyond high school, which I would assume most people are, like I'm telling you from personal experience, my path in life just happened to be different than a lot of other people's, and I got very fortunate with all the different places I kind of landed. I mean, I don't know, like maybe someone was watching over me, some type of higher power, but I'm just telling you that like you do yourself a disservice if you don't try to push yourself to the best you can be in school, because that will help propel you later on in life. That'll get you scholarships into college that help pay for some of your tuition and all that kind of stuff, man. Like that's why you got to push yourself to do that stuff, man. Like do it earlier on in life, man. You'll feel a lot better for it. You'll feel thankful and more appreciative of it later in life. Dude, I'm gonna leave, but that was a topic that you touched on that I needed to speak on because, like I said, dude, I experienced that firsthand, man. Like, I didn't go to college, but I mean, like, I managed to kind of squeeze through in IT of all places without like any college degree at all. But like, I think that says something about me, I guess, a little bit. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, so to speak, but I'm just saying, like, if you want to push yourself to be the best you can in school because it opens up so many opportunities for you later in life. That's all I'm saying. What happened? Don't ask to. I'm not gonna broadcast games here, dude, or anything like that. That's not allowed. Wow, really, Luke? Really? Actually, the condom's the lesson of the day. No. That's the least important lesson of the day, dude. There's always lessons, though. There's always lessons, man. Like it's just general like knowledge that you can get from someone who's been around the block, right? Someone who has the knowledge to drop. Yes, Marcus. Well, Marcus, yes. I mean, 85% language art is pretty good. 71% though in math. I mean, look, I'll tell you this, dude. I didn't do that great at math in high school myself, but when I went to community college and I took math, the same math courses they essentially taught in high school, I aced them. So part of it was just about like how they taught the math. So for me, it was more about like teachers. Like I cannot, I'm one of those guys or student that can't just sit there and listen to someone talk and not like be interactive or anything like that. Like that was the one thing I absolutely despised about school was just sitting there listening to people talk. I just could not do it. I don't think it's ADD. I just think that like it doesn't interest me at all. So I think that's what killed me in certain classes and stuff. But because like I said, when I took math when I took math in community college, it was all computer based. It was all computer based, and I got A's in every class except for like algebra one or something like that. I think algebra one I had a B, but then in algebra two I had a A, and all the other classes like. And I intentionally did that when I went to community college because I knew how bad in math I was in high school. I literally took all the like starting basic math class all the way through like what I felt made sense for me to know in community college because I wanted to make sure that I like was gonna be prepared for life. So I made myself do that. Like that was one of the ways I pushed myself earlier on in my career. So read your last thing. Your class has a really high standard, like 8 people included. You got all I got A pluses. Damn. 45% was the passing rate for Texas. Oh my god, dude. You have ADHD and autism. What the hell, dude? How do you know? Go Caps. All right, guys. Oh man, I'm good. All right, dudes. Hey, thank you, everyone who stopped by today, dudes. I appreciate it. We got 20 likes on the stream. That's pretty good for just a chillax stream. But I'm gonna go and get some more of these emails checked. I want to actually wake up early tomorrow so I can go to Bob Evans for breakfast and before I go on to work. So yeah, so it'll be good. Closing time. One last call for alcohol. So finish your whiskey and Angry Orchard. No, all right, guys. Thanks for being here, dudes. I will see you on my way home tomorrow if you care to join. Again, probably around like 4 or 5 Eastern time, guys. Okay, so take care, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace. I'm not gonna get Wendy's on my way home, Marcus. I don't need Wendy's. I'm going out with my wife for dinner, dude. That's the whole point of Thursdays is her and I go out to dinner somewhere. I'm not gonna get Wendy's. I'm not gonna get Wendy's on my way home, bro. Maybe I should get like no. I'm not getting Wendy's. All right, see ya, dudes. Bye.